welcome back to Sabrina's Millionaire Journey. Of course, this isn't my normal setup, but you know what? Y'all gotta be on a journey with me anyways, so yeah. I haven't been able to really sit down and record the videos like I really wanted to, but I still want to have some videos up here, so this is the view y'all gonna get for now. Sorry if it's a little ghetto, but yeah. So today, one thing I wanted to record about before I forgot, is pretty much my car buying experience with Carvana. And I also want to speak about basically my challenges with trying to figure out what to do once something is wrong with the car on Turo. So y'all, it's been a stressful few weeks, and that is all thanks to Carvana. So I made a few friends with some of the people that do Turo in Charlotte, because most of us have to be at the airport at least a few times a week, because that's where most of your pickups and drop-offs are gonna be at. So I made friends with this guy. He's like, yo, you need to get your cars from Carvana. Like, that's the easiest place to get approved or whatever, and you can get as many cars as you want at like kind of one time. So I'm like, oh, okay. So long story short, I get my car from Carvana. Super easy process. Super easy to get approved. I guess the rate was I don't remember what the rate was. I'm not gonna lie. It probably was pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. No, the rate was high. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. So got the car from Carvana, and I'm not gonna lie. Usually I don't really get insurance on a car. I know that's dumb. But I do feel like if I'm gonna get a car and you guys have done all these inspections, if I get a 30-day warranty or whatever you call it, I never thought it would actually happen. Out of all the cars I use, I've never had to bring it back for any issues within 30 days, because y'all do all these checks, whatever, and Carvana should be creditable. It's a big behind company. But something told me, you don't really know Carvana. Get the insurance, Sabrina. Insurance is kind of expensive, by the way. I want to say it was like an extra $500 or something like that. I guess compared to what, I don't know. But I think the insurance with Carvana was like $500, and I think there was different insurances. So if I wanted more coverage, I could have went up. But I wasn't really trying to add that much. Was it $500 or was it $1,500? Big gap, but one of the two, y'all. Sorry. Besides the point. Okay, so I get my insurance from Carvana, and something just told me just do it. So I get the car. I'm not gonna lie, the car came with mad scratches on it. But let me start. I got the car from Carvana. I was supposed to get that car back in June, the end of June, right? Yeah, about a week or two before the month ended in June. They pushed it back a week. Then they pushed it back a couple more weeks. They kept pushing it back, pushing it back. I didn't get the car till August. Okay? Mind you, right now we're in September, end of September. I didn't get the car till August. So the car goes on a couple trips, y'all. And during one of my trips, it was pouring rain one day, like all week, whatever the case may be. And one of the guys that took the car, he went like pretty far out with the car or whatever. Cause my car that he was using was a big ass GMC. And so he calls me one day and he's just like, Sabrina, this car isn't starting. Mind you, I'm not a mechanic. I know y'all people that rent cars think that the people that you're renting it from is supposed to know everything. Like some of these cars, I can't even tell you how to pop the hood. Okay? Like, I get questions all day about these cars, and I really don't know. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't keep up. It's like, at this point, maybe 2 or 3 of them I could really tell you maybe where everything is, what to do with everything. But moving on. I don't really know a lot about cars. So he's like, the car is not starting. I'm like, did you leave the light on? Like, that's the only thing I know about. Like, if you leave the light on, the battery dies, you can't start the car. He's like, no, like, I know, like, and the battery's coming on, all that stuff. Like, he's like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to, like, figure it out with him. Mind you, I'm not a car guru. So now I gotta call my dad. I hate calling my dad because once you call my dad, we're on the phone for at least 30 minutes to an hour. So my dad's telling me, this is it, this is the problem. Mind you, my dad's not listening to none of the symptoms I'm giving him, but he's diagnosing the car already. But my dad does know about cars, so like, so I'm giving him tips that my dad is saying nothing is working. He all of a sudden he's like, yo, it just started, I'm gonna just drive home, blah blah blah, because it was towards the end of his trip anyways. He gets here, he parks the car doesn't, and he takes the key out the engine. The car does not stop. The engine is still going. What the fuck is happening? So, you know, that seems like a liability. So I end up driving the car to Firestone. They're like, nah, this car is up. Sorry for cursing, y'all. They were like, no, this car is messed up. You need to take this to the dealership. We can't even touch this. Like, you have to take this to its dealership. So I take it to GMC. GMC is like naming a list of things that's wrong with this. Like, this is wrong, this is wrong. They just, like, basically the whole brain of the car is pretty much fried. And I'm livid. One, watch my behind get a bad review. Two, this stuff is supposed to be booked tomorrow. Like, it's booked out to go out tomorrow. So I'm losing money. Then I got to cancel a trip. That counts against you on Turo, y'all. And I'm just, at this point, I'm just stressed. So they're like, yeah, it'll take about a couple weeks to get this fixed, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, wait, I got a warranty. I got the insurance, thank God. So went through Carvana's insurance. And they're asking all these questions. So before the dealership can even touch the car, they have like a third party come out and assess the damages, just to, I guess, make sure we're not scamming and stuff. So that takes a few days. So at this point, I got to cancel the trip that I had. I'm losing out on money. Had to cancel that trip. Mind you, I'm still making car payments on this car. As I'm waiting for the insurance company that works with Carvana to bring out a guy to assess the car, I'm just like panicking, and I'm just sitting here like, why would they give me a car whose brain is completely dead? So I'm just mad. So I'm calling Carvana. I'm like, I need a refund. The girl is like, oh no, you can't get one. I'm like, but I need one because like this, like y'all gave me a bad car. Like, I'm gonna sue y'all. Like, I'm gonna sue y'all. Y'all can't sell me a bad car. Like, what? Anyways, I'm going back and forth with the girl. It doesn't help. I still got the car. So then they do all the fixing, whatever the case may be. Long story short, I'm already irritated because it took y'all 2 months to get me the car because y'all kept pushing it back. And now I'm finding out the brain of the car is dead and the wire system is not like picking up on anything, which is why the car didn't turn on. Carvana was no help, like at all. The insurance company, I guess they helped a little bit because I mean they paid for the changes, but I went 2 weeks without a car, y'all. 2 weeks without the 2 weeks of me still having to make a car note, but not getting paid for this car. More to the story, I will not be using Carvana again because why would you give me? Oh, let me tell y'all what Carvana said was the problem though. What they said was the problem was, it looks like, I guess, when they kept pushing it back, they were like fixing things on the car, which I feel like means, of course, like something's wrong with the car. But they kept on pushing it back. So apparently the glass, the glass in the front had to be replaced. Apparently whoever replaced the windshield did not place it properly. So when it was raining that weekend, it pretty much got into the brain of the car, the electrical system of the car, which fried it, which is why we had all the issues we had. But it just like was stressful, y'all, and it really opened my eyes and gave me a wake up call that this stuff is not all sweet. Like, yeah, I'm tired all the time, I'm moving around all the time, whatever. I thought that was a downfall of like trying to make my own money, but that was a reminder things go wrong, right? And honestly, I just had to relax and figure that shit out, because what the fuck else was I gonna do? Yeah. But I mean, I just wanted to put this video up to let you guys know things are not always sweet when it comes to Turo. A lot of people see me with all these cars and think, wow, she's doing great. It's a lot of money that goes into it. Things is just not always sweet. Had somebody the other day slice one of my tires, and it just wasn't covered under some policy. But that's honestly because of the policy I chose with Turo, because I'm trying to get more of the money instead of giving Turo the money for the insurance. So because it was only, I think, $250, $350 to replace the tire on the car, they had to come out of pocket. So, you know, stuff is not always sweet. Like, the car is not always good. I mean, it's cool. Like, Turo pays a lot of my bills. Not a lot, but probably half of my bills. So, I mean, it's sweet in that way, but shit is not always sweet. This stuff gets hard. I just came in last night from Philly, and once I got off my flight, literally got off my flight with my luggage, I had to go check out a car and gas it up so that the next person could have it first thing in the morning. Like, shit is not sweet, y'all. But just to anybody that's like, oh, Sabrina's doing it, I want to do it too. I mean, if you don't mind taking the risk, I say 1,000% do it. But shit is not always sweet, and you heard it here first. I got back last night 11:30 p.m. And today, what time is it? 5:30 p.m. And I've been running around since I got back. So, if I wasn't gonna do this video like this, then y'all were never gonna get a video from me. So this is how I had to do it, y'all. But I mean, it's all about Sabrina's millionaire journey, and like, this is my journey. I'm on the go all the time. So hopefully this was helpful to someone. I really do put out a lot of the perks of doing Turo, but I want to be real with y'all and let y'all know sometimes things do go wrong, like replacing a tire or your entire electrical system going wrong, which just goes to say, y'all, when y'all get a car, make sure y'all get that car checked by a third party. I don't care who you got the car through. I don't care who you got it through. Make sure you get it checked by a third party before fully committing to the car. It's just things are always going wrong. Like, it's just, but this is what I signed up for. And y'all, this is super random, and I know I'm chatting at this point, but I was having a conversation with someone. I can't remember if it was last night or this morning, but it was a conversation, and it had to be this morning because it was after church. And it really got me thinking, like, wow, I could really do something on my own. Like, I could really 1,000% walk away from the stability of a 9 to 5. It's scary as hell, but I mean, buying 6 cars for Turo was scary, and it worked out. You know what I mean? Quitting every job that I quit in the past was scary, but I did it and figured this shit out. So it's not scary. I mean, if it's not scary, then what are we doing? Are we gonna live safe for the rest of our lives? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all probably gonna, I mean, if I do decide to 100% just be on my own, y'all about to see my journey for real, for real. But yeah, I hope this helps somebody, and I hope this made Turo a little bit more real and not just this glitz and glamour or whatever, this little fantasy that I probably created about it being so great. Like, this is the real stuff. Like, shit goes wrong. Also, y'all stay tuned, because some of y'all already know that Friendsgiving is less than 2 months away. So I just dropped the tickets for Friendsgiving. You can find that on my Instagram page that's Brina. The link is in the bio, because we're gonna do something a little different for Friendsgiving. Yeah, feel me? Like, the first thing that's gonna be a little bit different. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on. This is not even on the topic, but just wanted to let y'all know. One of the things that we're doing different for Friendsgiving this year is, I don't know why, I just came up with this idea and y'all seem to like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and run with it. I'm gonna do different color wristbands for y'all out there that's single, trying to mingle. Y'all gonna know everybody's status right away, depending on the color of their wristbands. You know, that'll be, I mean, it's small, but it's just something different. You know what I mean? What else? So I have 3 different wristbands, one single, one taken, and then a color for it's complicated. Yeah, so we got those coming in. Also, what else we got going on for Friendsgiving? Instead of it just being a party, which is still gonna be a party, we still gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a lot of people that are doing really, really big things. You know, it's gonna be a lot of people doing that are doing like big things or whatever. So I'm gonna, put it out there right now that going into Friendsgiving, don't go into it with your friends and leave with your friends. Like, I really am challenging everybody that comes to Friendsgiving, even if y'all came from year 1, and y'all feel like y'all know most of the people. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one person, a few people there that you don't know. So I'm challenging everyone to meet one new person, create a new network, because that's the only way we're going to continue to grow and be as great as we've been. This year has been just a year of growth for me and a lot of my friends. So this is just another opportunity to grow. It's going to be a lot of bosses in the building. So network, y'all. Network. So that's what's coming up. Friendsgiving is November 12th. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Early birds is running low already, but we already know those go pretty fast. Yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Just keeping y'all up to date with my everyday struggles. And Friendsgiving is coming up, so get y'all tickets. And I don't really have much to do with Friendsgiving. It's really online stuff, but maybe I'll do a video next with just the things I gotta think about and put in place when having an event, because that stuff is a little stressful too. But I stress myself out when it comes to events because I want everything to be perfect, and we all know nothing goes as planned. See, you make a plan, God laughs at it. So, story of my life. Alright, I'm done chatting, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all watch this whole video of me in the car chatting, thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all, for real, because this is a horrible view, and y'all still stuck through and just listen to what I had to say. So I'm gonna hit y'all later. I have to pull up to the crib soon. So let me know what y'all think about this video, what I need to talk about next. Do y'all want more stories like this? Things that go wrong, what to look not forward to when it comes to Turo? Because there's a few. But let me know. I'll see y'all later.